It all started with a text message. So our adventure is we're going to start here. I live about here in Minnesota. I'm going to hop on an airplane and we're going to fly down to Louisiana, New Orleans. Okay, they're all kind of loose. Look at this one. Pretty wild. Let's see if we can get back on the road. This is gonna be a long walk. And as I sit back, relax, looking at these puffy clouds, on my way down to Louisiana, I reminisce about how this bike was saved from a junkyard, ridden hundreds of miles, and now it's my turn.
I mean, and look at mine.
Yeah, his is way cooler, actually.
Custom fabrication. These are just meant to go on road trips. This thing has an exposed plug hole. That'd be a reason they took it off. Well, if you guys remember the 48-hour challenge, you know that we have a pair of crusty old Junkyard fresh motorcycles, one being a CB360 and one being a CL350. Now, we did a redemption ride on those things, and we proved that we can make it the full 100 miles on them. But since then, that was months ago, they've just been sitting until now.
And I will be riding this motorcycle from Wentzville, Missouri to Slidell, Louisiana over the next couple of days. I just was not smart enough to realize that how cold it was going to be. I keep leaving the key in it every time I stop, hoping somebody's going to steal it. Still here. So now, what do we do with this thing?
I'm just saying, I have some really cool friends, you know? Really cool friends.
Well, we all know this guy, Eric, Motorcycle Rewind. But many of you may not know that thing. I don't know what I signed up for. Eric, what did I sign up for?
It's, you know, life's full of interesting choices.
It certainly is. 1973 Honda CB or CL?
CB360.
CB360. Eric's had his experience on this. He rode it back in January from St. Louis when it was about average, what, 20 degrees, 15 degrees?
21 degrees when I left.
Whew. I think it's about 85
Yeah.
degrees now. 85 degrees. We're driving north, so it's going to cool off, but
I thought it was going to warm up.
yeah. We got the reverse going.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, 1,300 miles in 3 days. We can do it. Look at this guy. I think it took us about, what, a half hour, I think, to strap that bag on there. We strapped it on. Oh, we got to get something out. Strapped it on. That looks amazing. Can't wait to hit the road. All right, we'll let Eric do his sign off because it's really polished and he knows it really well.
Just so that you know, all of the dirt is probably holding stuff on.
Yeah.
So
Don't
do your
wash
best
it.
to not clean it. And I figured it was going to rain. I almost gave you a little tide,
Yeah.
little pod to go with it so you could wash it while you were riding.
The rain, it won't affect the...
No, the
Okay.
patina? No, it's
Adds to
well
it.
seasoned.
Nice. All right, guys, we got to hit the road. It's Mike with Ace Cafe Bikes, Eric with Motorcycle Rewind. I'll yell in case you can hear me, but we just left Eric's. The first thing we need to do, though, is roll this back. Okay, we've gone about 3.5 miles from Eric's house. I just want to top it off with gas. It's running pretty good. It's kind of interesting taking off on this journey, pulling out of his driveway for someone that ever even rode it. I had sat on it, it did run, but that's just pretty exciting. It deserves the best.
$3 on pop packs here today.
Well, we are full. Look at that. Only half a gallon. Well, better safe than sorry. I think I walked into a concert. You guys hear that? It's kind of bumping. Hi. So, we're doing pretty good. Got 50 miles under our belts. Stopped off to get gas. We're getting about 50 miles to the gallon. I'm assuming we got about a 2-gallon tank, so we need to start looking for gas around, I don't know, 60, 70 miles. But the plan is, and still is, to stop every 50, kind of get a stretch. You know, just kind of take care of me as well as the bike, kind of look it over. Which has, let's take a look at it right now. So Eric was kind enough to donate a tool bag, so we got that, but this trap door decides it wants to come open, so I need to pay attention to that. Our tires, you know, they're not that bad. They look old, they're doing okay. Front tire looks better than the back. Front tire you can still kind of see, I think these might actually have been new tires. Still got these nubbies. Check out this new addition. Little hood scoop. I don't know, air deflection, kind of. It is 85 degrees out still. That might be helping me get the wind up on me. I don't know. I think we might just have to pop him off. Well, there we go. Oh. Walk that over to the trash in a minute. But otherwise, we're doing really good. It's got a really high idle. We're running, speedometer works. It's about 5 miles an hour off. I've been going about 60, which is, we'll say 55. On maps, when I'm running maps, it tells me how fast the speed limit is and how fast I'm going, so that's pretty good. None of the blinkers work. There are no mirrors, so we're doing okay with very light traffic, making it through towns and stuff. Just adds to the fun. I apologize for the noise. This wasn't that busy when I first pulled in here, aside from the dance party that was going on with those 2 cars. That was kind of neat. These girls are just having fun. Probably not going to record a lot more until we get to our first stop for tonight. We got some weather coming in. We got a long ways to go, and I don't want to ride this in the dark. So, next stop, we'll see you guys either at the next pit stop or at the hotel. Well, we got another 50 miles down. We're at 110. Only 1,200 miles to go. What's up, bro? Well, so far we're doing pretty good. We've had rain probably 4 or 5 times. Ironically, it's raining when it's sunny, but right behind me is a huge black cloud. We're going that way, maybe a little bit that way. So we've got puppy whites, we got blue over there. We got 3.5 hours to go. So we'll play our cards right, we'll stay away from that, and we won't get super drenched, but we're gonna get wet again. The bike's been running really good. It was kind of squirrely on some wet roads, but that's not its fault, it's just greasy. A lot of mud from the pine tree harvesting. Here comes the rain. We gotta get moving. I think I'm gonna pull out the rain gear. It's just I'm already wet. Might as well stay as dry as we can. It's a lot of fun pulling this out the wood. I think if we have to do it, we might as well. If we have it, might as well use it. See? It's so weird. Been doing that all day. It's blue skies, raining. Still raining. Better safe than sorry. We gotta get moving. Let's hit it. It's been a long day. That's why I pulled off. This rain is just relentless. It is literally just pouring down the rain. That little bike, I tell you what, I'm not hydroplaning, but I'm going through massive puddles just like those cars were, and it's just peeling right through. But it's not nighttime, but it's plenty dark and I'm so cold. I've been doing this for hours. But we peeled off at, there you go, Dollar General. Walked in there, just made a huge mess, just dripping all over the place. I stood right by the door, but the lady's so kind. She says, "Hey, don't worry about that. We'll just get the wet sign out, put it by you." That's hilarious. So that's what we did. She went and she got me pop out of the fridge, gave her some money. She brought me some paper towels, dry my face, glass, and helmet. Kind of a lifesaver. We got 40 miles to go, 7 o'clock, and I don't know if this is going to push out enough. We might have to drive this thing in the actual dark. Not ideal. One hell of a first day though. Well, is it still going to be, oh, I can see it. Made it through the night. No one took it. There she is. Well, we gotta run over to the Walmart. Amazingly, for some reason, it's not that far. Not sure how I planned that so well, but anyway, we need some supplies for today. Yesterday was a race. Today we're gonna take an easier approach. We still got lots of miles to go, but we're gonna be, what I think probably is more prepared. As more prepared as we can get. So let's buzz over there and get shopping. All right, let's see if she still fires up after all that rain last night. I'm a little angry. She's done it. Let's get over to Walmart. Well, we survived yesterday. Happy to say that and report good news. It's not raining at the moment, but the skies, at least at the moment, aren't really in our favor. It's super muggy, super hazy. Looks like it could rain maybe up until 10. It's about 7:30 now. So in the meantime, we've got some repairs to do. So let's get out our trusty toolkit. see if we can find. Oh, everything wants to come out. Oh, Eric really just good here. Wow, what a disaster. Everything is coming out. Okay. We need a 10 or a 12 because all that rain yesterday, I noticed this. If you hold the front wheel, you guys see that? So these bushings under here really giving way, and I thought that might be what it is, but maybe there is a bushing in there to hold that tight. These, if you can see that, are fingered loose, so hopefully, let's see, 10, no, 12, yes. All right, let's give that a tighten. Okay, they're all kind of loose. Look at this one. So let's get these tightened up, and we should be better. At least I don't think it's gonna. That one was kind of loose. There we go. There we go. Oops. See if we can keep you in frame there. There we go. That's nice and tight. What about this one? Yeah, that one's good. Okay, but the biggest thing that happened yesterday, if we go ahead and start it. Got considerably louder, and that backfire is coming from here. There we go. Not quite as bad, it's really bad. So we need to remedy that. That sucks. But so it goes. It's part of the adventure. So let's see what we got at the store. We got some new addition. We got the old milk crate. They don't call this a milk crate anymore. They call it a kayak crate. Took forever to find the store because of that reason. We got a new gas can with a really clever two-handed. I can't. Oh, look, I can now. I'm getting stronger. That's insane how that's gonna work. We got some sunscreen to make my wife proud. We got some chain lube because of all the water yesterday, just to be on the safe side. And I hope this will fix our problem down here. So this tape normally is to, seal up seams on your furnace vents, ductwork. We're gonna try to fix an exhaust pipe on this 73 CB360. That's gonna look amazing. Let's get to it. That guy's in a hurry. Nice and tight. There we go. Brian. I'm gonna be Brian today. Not only did Eric, give us some tools, he gave us actual Honda tools. Eric was also kind enough to get this from Loki Thor. This little emergency pack. It's a jump pack, battery charger. It's got a USB port on one of these sides to charge your phone or device. Right here. It can do what we're gonna do next, is pump up some tires, or at least check to see if they're good. They did a great job yesterday, but we got lots more miles to go today, so we're just doing a thorough check here. So let's power this up, pick our mode. We want to go to Well, it looks like scooter. Well, it said we were down to 17 pounds, so we'll let her pump up, get her back up to 35, then we'll do the rear. All right, the other thing Eric installed was this really cool Android Auto, Apple CarPlay device where you can link your phone to it. Those funky looking valve covers, caps, supposedly it's got TPMS sensor included in that. I didn't do anything with this yesterday. I just always just hit screen off, and I kind of use that as a mirror. So I haven't really done anything with this. I've got the instructions, but let's see if we can't get this connected, and then I will be right back with you guys. Well, that was easy. Got her all connected up here. Looks like we got our people in there. Look at my people. Look at those guys. It's pretty nice. Thank you, Eric. Well, we've gone about 40 miles. Hasn't quit raining yet, but as you can see, it is. Oh, there we go. We're not going that way. We're going that way. We're gonna run out of it eventually. It's just these weird spots of drip, drip, drip. Our tape job has failed us. But luckily, Eric, when he had a muffler problem, he had a little bit of wire. So we're gonna take that wire off and pull that over like that, attach it to the foot peg, then we'll be in tip-top shape. Let's get to it. Well, we're gonna go with that until it quits raining. We're gonna go a ways. I just don't want to get all my crap out to get that tape out. The tape was helping quite a bit, but hopefully now, maybe there's just too much vibration. It's wiggling around. Broke that tape, or maybe the tape got wet. I don't know, maybe it melted. I don't know. But you definitely notice when it flies away. Let's get moving. We're just getting wet. Well, this tape doesn't stick. The exhaust must get way too hot. This is rated for up to 250, but that must be way hotter than that. The bike runs like crap when this pops open. It's spurting and sputters, loses power. So what I'm going to try to do is, they didn't have any couplers for exhaust, but they had. I'm at a Napa store here in Webb, Mississippi. Marvin's the best. He helped me. Looked around in some boxes and we found this. Came out and tested it. Looks like it will thread on this. Just gonna try to be careful not to compromise it anymore. And what it is, I love it. The threads are just biting right into that. We got it past all of the gaps now. I just need to put it on this one. Just need to go a little further. Let's hook up that bracket. There. Got it. What do you think of that fix? Look at this. Well, that should save the day. We are making memories now. I don't know what we're doing. Moving forward. Yes, without pickles. That's all. Crispy chicken sandwich without pickles. No thanks. Okay, so we are 3 hours in today and we finally just hit our 100-mile mark. We've had a couple of, I don't know if you want to call them breakdowns or not, but yeah, I had to stop a couple times for that exhaust. Nearly run out of gas because we had rain in the morning, but today it's going to be the wind. The wind is just in our face, a north wind just slowing us down. Yesterday our mark was 50 miles to get gas, and we had plenty of gas. We were averaging between 1 gallon to 1.3 gallons of use. Today at the 50 mile is where I actually ran out of gas and filled it up with my 1 gallon. Yes, I did. Thank you so much. Lunch. Yeah, so we put the 1 gallon in, drove about 8 miles, and then we put 1 more gallon in. So we are burning through gas crazy today. We need to really watch that. So we're gonna fight wind. I think we got the running problem solved, and we're gonna just push on. Chicken sandwich. You heard me ask for no pickles, right? All right, so we made it to the hotel, but our job here, as you can see, we got our weapons here: plastic bag, napkins, JB Weld. Our collar didn't stick all day. Literally like 4 miles from here, it fell off. Well, that's what we've done. Who knows? Who knows if that's gonna get it to stay? But at least we tried. Actually, I think I might just mix up another little batch and put some more right in there. Why not? All right, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Making memories, guys, making memories. Sun's just coming up. It's just before 7. It's all the way down to 40 degrees. So we're piling on every piece of clothing I have, plus the rain suit to kind of keep that wind away. When we rolled in last night, it was 50, and it was brutal. But I think it was partly due to partly due to being cold all day. I mean, it just got colder as the day went. Got rained on again, and then the wind. Oh, the wind was just absolutely insane. I hope it's not like that today. As you can see, flags right now aren't moving. I thought it was going to stay like that. We're going to hit the road and see how many miles we can knock down before things get crazy. I tell you, this isn't what I expected. I really was ambitious with my planning, I guess. The first day we didn't make it. We made it last night, but we pushed the limits of what I would ever do again. I mean, we didn't get here till after 9, which put us riding in the dark, which the light setup on that, it's not bad, but I wouldn't do that again. So we're starting super early today. Gonna make that long push, and all we got waiting for us is home, and that's a lot. So we need to make it there. Let's load up the rest of the way and roll out of here. Well, that didn't get fixed. For those of you who are watching, talking to the screen about, yeah, JB will never have time to set up, you are correct. So what I think we're going to do is we're just going to use Eric's safety wire again and tie this back so it doesn't slide. That's the biggest problem. If it slides, it'll fall off and then we'll have a problem all day. So let's try this. I think that's about the worst fix I could possibly do, but we're going to give that a shot. We're going to run across the street here and get some gas. And keep going. Well, we pulled off. The bike just needed a break. We did this a couple times yesterday too, when I thought it was out of gas, and we've only gone 30 miles, so we shouldn't be out of gas, but we'll refill it and maybe she'll wake up. Maybe she just needs to take a little break. Cruising down the highway at 6,000 RPM. I need a break too. All these guys thinking they gotta come up here and say hi. Look at them all. I don't know. They're just coming. They were all, when we first pulled in, they're way at the bottom down there. See where that last couple cows are coming from? Pretty wild. Let's see if we can get back on the road. That's not that great. Let's see if we can fix that. And we got about 300 miles to go. And this we gotta do something about that. So we looked in the toolkit that Eric gave us, and look at that. We've got a 22 that fits on that axle. That looks much better. Much better. All right, let's get washed up and mosey. Good. Shouldn't come out.
How did it take down? Did it take down some?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's Mom.
Mom.
Nothing like fixing that muffler every day this week. Swinging by it, we thought we'd just stop in for, I know we cheated with that drill, but I got my dad to drill a hole, and then we used the Honda tools to put that screw in there. Hopefully that will stop that piece from moving and we can make it home. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. Thanks for helping, Mom.
Been a great trip, Mike. I'm glad you're back.
Thanks for watching too.
Yeah.
Send me notes, send me
Have it.
messages. It's the best. You're the best.
You were the best, Mikey.
I doubt that, but we'll take it.
Okay.
We're rolling. Got the bike fixed. Mike's going to be rolling, and he's going to be home today. Ain't that great? Wait, how many miles? 1,300 something?
It won't be
Oh.
1,300. I took a different route, had
Oh.
a couple of changes we had to make, but appreciate you being home.
Yeah.
Fixed that up for me.
Yeah. I'm glad you stopped. Fixed you up. Make it the rest of the way home.
You just started your own YouTube channel, Larry. You're
There
a
we go.
professional at this.
Yeah.
You guys know what Eric's always saying. You take your vintage motorcycles out for a ride. Don't ever take them farther than you want to push them. This is gonna be a long walk. Just joking. Just joking. Let's go home. Cruising in. Look at that. You've done it. All the way. We did it. Hey. All right. Come on. The welcoming committee. Yay! Everyone else is gone.
Yeah.
Chase is at soccer. Mom's at work. At least you're here. We've done it. 1,224 miles. Journey's complete. 1,224 miles, 3 days on a 1973 Honda CB360. We had rain, we had wind, we had heat, we had cold. Long days, long nights. We finally made it. What a really fun journey. Now, if I was ever to do this again, I'd probably make sure I had a cushionier seat, a bigger displacement engine, maybe, I don't know, comfort would be best, and warmer. But this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, BJ, for saving this bike. Thank you, Eric, for riding it down near a place so I could ride it home. I think that's about all I have to say about this, guys. It's Mike with Ace Cafe Bikes. We go!